I'm going to show you a fascinating experiment that proves that light controls your biology and how you can use it to sustain your energy, have a better mood, and mental clarity in this fall and winter. Light is the number one circadian cue in the environment that tells your brain what time it is, what hormones to release, and even how to feel. This is key, guys, because hormones and neurochemicals are the beginning of everything that you feel. When that cue changes, your natural rhythm and hormonal balance bends. Imagine living underground with no clocks, no sunlight, no sense of light. That's what a French geologist did in the 70s. He went underground 400 feet into a cave for 6 months to see what happened if he left time behind. And what he discovered changed how we understand the human mind to this day. Now, here's the twist. This French guy wasn't a neuroscientist, he was a geologist, but realized that the only natural places completely cut off from sunlight were the caves. So he asked himself, what if I live here? What will my body do? And that question turned him from a rock scientist into one of the first people to test human body's internal clocks. That's what we now call chronobiology. At first, he kept his routine, but eventually what felt like a day started blurring into 2 days. Then he started losing track of time completely. He was sleeping for 12 hours and he was awake for 36 hours at a time. That is because his body built a new rhythm completely detached from the sun. Now, imagine the same thing happening to you, but at a very milder rate. That's what happens to all of us as progressively every season changes the lighting environment, and very dramatically during daylight savings time. We can all agree that in the winter we experience darker mornings, shorter days from a lighting perspective. For example, right now it's 9 a.m. and there is still no sunlight on site. And because of this, our biology drifts with this environment and its lighting conditions. But usually our routines and desires don't slow down, they stay the same. And this is a major friction point for many of us. It affects us both physically and psychologically. We call it low energy, brain fog, the winter blues, but in reality, it's circadian rhythm misalignment. And as you realize by now, you don't need to live in a cave to feel this. Every morning you wake up in darkness is a small version of this experiment. And you cannot recreate your seasonal environment completely, but you can optimize it. And because mastering light is the first step to mastering your natural rhythms, I have created a free course on how to understand your environment and your lighting. So DM me and I will send it your way.